to be inducted while I'm still alive is good. And I was such a big fan of Dixon, and there are a lot of great, great songwriters, and to just be mentioned in with them is a pretty big deal. And for somebody who couldn't get a song of my own on my own record, and I had to fight for that, and to have this now, I guess I can write. When I wrote Hat Full of Stars, that album, there was a lot of things going on in the news, in life. There were riots in the streets. We lived in New York. And I felt not to say anything was a bad thing. I had held Apartheid, that song. I wrote it in 1986 and did not put it on the True Colors album because everybody said, whoa, Girls Just Want to Have Fun has just turned political. So I had to bite my tongue, and I really felt that you can't bite your tongue in injustice, and you have to. So when I did Hat Full of Stars, I just told the stories that I knew personally, and then added what I was seeing on TV to it so that I could personalize it and I understood what was going on. And yeah, that was a very big thing for me. Sisters of Avalon, that was different. And then at that point, because somebody said, well, nobody knows that you're a good arranger. But in the beginning, that's what I became, a good arranger. And so I was fighting to get time after time on the record. And it turned out well. But I was upset because I thought, wow, why didn't you let me write more? So then True Colors, I disbanded. I wasn't with those guys anymore. So I had to find new song partners. And it was, it was a journey, but it's a good journey because you know what? Everything happens for a reason, and it just makes you better. And I'm very proud to have been part of the history that I'm part of and have come up in the 80s. It's a big honor. I love to write with other people, so I'm looking forward to doing a show with some of my friends that I know, like Rob Hyman. I wrote Time After Time with. We'll do something, and my friend Sam Bornagorio, who I think is awesome, and just, go kick some butt. I think, though musically, I still have that idea, and working with Seymour Stein, I'm 20 years late. I should have worked with him 20 years ago, but I was fearful. I believed what people said. It's funny, when I started, I didn't believe anybody. When I got a little older and successful, I became fearful, because you're afraid the success will go. But then you have to look at what you think success really is, Most recently, I saw a thing on CBS News that somebody sent me about Nashville Cats. And I thought, and I met Emmylou Harris a while back at a Christmas show. And they wouldn't hate my dulcimer, even though my dog peed on it a couple of times, which is really wrong. And a lot of managers would always say, what is that? Why can't she just sing? What's the matter with her? Just stand there and sing. Don't move like a boy. What's wrong? And of course I didn't there. I did a very somber song, but I thought it was ironic.